To present the Roger Starr Public Service Award to the Hudson River Park Trust, we're delighted to welcome to the stage partner in the Georgetown Company, Joe Rose, and the New York City Council Speaker, Christine Quinn.
Hi, it's a pleasure to be around so many good and old friends. Geraldine insisted that I draft formal remarks, but there's no way I'm going to read them. I just want to say Roger Starr, it's a treat to present an award named after my friend, mentor, and predecessor as CHPC Executive Director Roger. Roger, as those of us who had the good fortune to know him, would always regale everybody with stories of how he started off his career working on the waterfront in his family's barge business. And he loved New York City, he loved the waterfront, was committed to the city, but especially as time drew on, many in this room will also remember that he began to fear that New York City's best days were perhaps behind us, that we lacked the capacity to undertake big projects, to get our act together, to make hard choices and to get things done. And I think he would have been absolutely delighted to be contradicted in the case of this particular instance of this award to the Hudson River Park Trust, which represents an amazing convergence of city and state government, the executive and the legislative branches, communities across the board, where in the wake of the Westway battle, which many found to be a dispiriting moment where we really were wondering, is the West Side waterfront just going to be a symbol of decay and despair and inability to act? Instead, under the leadership of all sorts of people, governors, mayors, legislative leaders, and the like, it's become, in just short of a decade, or a little more than a decade, one of the real great, significant land use accomplishments and cooperative visions. And it's particularly fitting that while many people have participated in this, that we call out our departing CEO, Connie Fishman, who I had the privilege of working with since our early days together at City Planning, but Connie's been involved with the Hudson River Park Trust from the outset, from before the passage of the legislation, and as its CEO since 2004, and has really done an extraordinary job. And with Diana Taylor, our chairperson, and Noreen Doyle, who's leading the staff now, and a really first-rate bunch of people, I think we all can be grateful that we're showing that not only are some of the fears about our demise and decline not accurate, but as the Hudson River Park and the reclamation of the West Side waterfront is showing that our best days may yet be ahead of us. And I can't think of anybody who embodies that spirit more than the Speaker, Christine Quinn.
Thanks, Joe. Well, thank you very much, Joe, for that, for those kind words. Also, thank you for everything you have done in your career to help make the Hudson River Park and the West Side such a great place that people would want to live there and go to a park there. So thank you. You are a big part of this effort as well. I want to just take a moment to congratulate the other honorees, but in particular, my former colleague in government, C. Virginia Fields, who has done amazing work in so many different ways: housing, HIV/AIDS, open space, women's issues. So congratulations, Virginia, and I want to thank Geraldine and Harold and the whole team at CHPC for all of the help they give us. We like to think of them as an adjunct staff at the City Council, and that means they never get to say no to us when we ask for help. So Geraldine, thank you. Well, thank you guys very, very much. And it's really exciting to get to give an award today to the Hudson River Park Trust, and in particular to Connie Fishman, Diana Taylor, and Noreen Doyle. I'm just saying 3 women. You can draw your own conclusions about what my point really is there. But this trio, along with a lot of other folks, has taken part of the waterfront in our city that no one really went to very much. If you went there, you were often nervous about going there and not 100% sure you would come home after going there, and made it into a place that is beautiful, accessible, and on any day where the weather is half decent, packed with New Yorkers who are enjoying the opportunity to walk, to run, to sit, to chat, to enjoy the view, to go to the playground with their children. The Hudson River Park Trust had an unbelievably huge job. They had to take a derelict waterfront, turn it into a park, make it a park people would want to go to, and they had to do this in collaboration with the West Side communities. That is never easy, and I represent them. I know that for a fact. And the Hudson River Park Trust and their staff and their board have never lost faith and never lost focus on the vision that this could not just be a waterfront park, but could be the best waterfront park New York City has ever had, if not any city has ever had. And I know, I live in Chelsea, they have made this a place that is so lovely, such a wonderful addition, and the highest praise we could give them is we want it done, we want more of it, we want it to go all the way around, because that's what we want on the West Side. But they've really created a bridge with the community, moved forward on this project, and just walk by it, you will see people there, and that is the biggest praise any park could have. So if you could join with me in thanking everyone who's ever been a part of the Hudson River Park Trust, but in particular Connie, Noreen, and Diana for their tremendous leadership and tremendous patience and focus. This is Noreen. Here you go. You are the best. Oh, you're very welcome. There you go. Oh, I think, yeah, we need to forward him this picture.
Speaker Quinn, thank you so much for those very eloquent remarks. You just took my entire speech. So seriously, you did. So anyway, all I want to say is on behalf of the Hudson River Park Trust, the staff and the board, and as Speaker Quinn said, it's the ladies who really did this with a lot of help and support from a lot of guys out there. It is such an incredible honor to be standing up here on behalf of the park and the staff and the board. And we are very, very happy to be such a large part of the city of New York and such a large part of the development of the West Side. So we thank you so much for this honor.
For Noreen and I, thank you. We decided to let Diana speak for everybody.